let me tell you, it has been a day. But that's all right, because we're going to open something pretty cool. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bill Bush from DriveRangeHeroes.com, at Range Heroes on any of your preferred social media platforms. This is, of course, That Range Life, a channel sometimes about golf. Do me a favor before we get started here. Go down below, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we post a video here on the channel. I want to get this out of the way immediately. I apologize. I can't speak for the rest of you, but this feels like this season of allergies, colds, pneumonia, COVID, you name it, sweeping through. And my sinuses have been a disaster the whole way through. So my voice isn't quite what it should be, and I may clear my throat as I go through this. I hope you're okay with it. There's one. Anyway, today we're unboxing something I'm pretty excited about. Does anybody remember the LAB Golf, LAB standing for Lie Angle Balance, Directed Force 2.1 putter? Some call it the branding iron, some call it a bottle opener, but there's no disagreement that is a large, weird looking mallet. But tell you what, a lot of people really believe in the balance and how it works. Myself included, the review is pretty good. It is weird as can be to look down at for a putter, but in terms of being forgiving and making an easy putting stroke, it absolutely works. And so, time has passed since that putter came out, and LAB Golf has evolved and offered different options. And so we have a LAB Golf box today to open. So let's dive right into it. That seems like the business end of the box, shaking it, and see what we got. I like these ones that just open from the top and that's it, as opposed to your usual club box where you open like this. It's very tough to do that in the studio here, and I use the term studio very generously. But this is an easy unboxing experience, okay? And shout out for those who watch and pay attention. My Spyderco Tenacious knife. I love this thing so much, but I gotta get it sharpened real bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It can handle most tape, but it's getting a little dull for this like paper packing tape and cutting through it like butter. All right. Anyway, I digress. Let's fold it up. We're done with it. Let's see what we got in here. Okay. Just a lot of this. All right, for old time's sake. So like anytime I get it, I do it. Let's hear one. That wasn't very good. Let me do one more. That was a good one. All right, drop the box here. Take a look at what we have. Some paperwork in there. Oh, this looks already pretty slick already. So, what we have here, and I knew it was coming. I'm not going to try to play the whole, I had no idea, is a custom LAB Golf, man, nice putter cover, DF3 putter. So I'm going to hold these side by side real quick. The Directed Force 2.1 and DF3, which stands for Directed Force 3. Doing the best I can here. Hang on. It's a smaller version. So ultimately, what LAB Golf set out to do was take the concept that was really good, and the balance and forgiveness and everything for the original 2.1, and make it, how did they say it? Could you make it a little less weird? That's how they said that. And that is the DF3. And so this is the first time seeing it in hand. It's a new option. And so ultimately it's based off of the original 2.1 putter, but it's smaller and a little more sleeker profile. And the same lie angle balance to untorque yourself. Untorque yourself. We'll talk about that more as we move on through the description of this putter, but smaller version of the original fairly large 2.1 model. Okay, as you can see here in the video or in the pictures, but 100% CNC milled from an aluminum block. There are 8 screws. Let's check that. I read that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 screws in the bottom, and this allows them to change the weight based on the length of the putter and how heavy you want the head to be. So those 8 screws make it more customizable to offer a wide range of length and balance options in the DF3 putter. 100% made in the USA, by the way, all balanced and built out to be perfectly refined in Eugene, Oregon, USA. So that's neat. Not many putter manufacturers can say that. What else? Optimal lie. So I go look at the LAB Golf website, L.A.B.Golf. That stands for Lie Angle Balance, not just a clever use of scientific lab stuff. But they have a thing called the revealer that shows ultimately when you swing this putter, it wants to stay straight, right? There's not a whole bunch of different torque variables that make the putter twist on you throughout the swing like this. It'll stay nice and clean and even. And part of the major portion of that is getting the right weight and balance in this in the sole via these weights, and then with the putter design itself. What else? So there's a lot of things, and the key to that is getting the optimal lie angle for your putting stroke. And if you know it, that's great. But should you not know it, they offer a great program where you can send a remote fitting video. You go to their website, they walk you through everything they need to see. It involves a door jamb, and you just put against that, sort of giving them like a straight angle to work with, and they can figure out essentially the measurements they need and the balance point to give you the most dialed in lab putter for your putting stroke. So it's pretty neat. Give it a try. I have seen it work now for myself as well as John Heisey from driverangeheroes.com. But it's really pretty interesting, I have to admit. So that's one thing you can look at for fitting in this if you can't get yourself to a fitter. But ultimately, to get the optimal lie angle so you have a nice square, easy to make putting stroke. I can't speak for the DF3 yet. We'll find out in future reviews. But I will tell you in my experience with lab putters in general, man, they are easy to make a nice, smooth, controlled putting stroke back and forward. The whole untorque yourself thing is very real with the balance they put in these putters. The torque ultimately is going to control how much your putter wants to twist, like I said, and it just doesn't want to do it. The putter just wants to stay straight back, straight through, pretty much in every single lab putter I've used. So I can't imagine the DF3 is going to be too much different. I will, of course, find out. What else is there to say about this thing? So I got this interesting green color, having had a few lab putters so far. I've had a red one, I've had a black one, I've had a silver one, an orange one. I went green. That's hometown colors, green and white, with the custom white Acra graphite shaft in here. So let's talk about that. There are 8 different color options: black, red. There's like I don't know if it's mocha or cappuccino, but like a tannish, brownish coffee color. What am I missing? Blue. I mean, there's 8 different colors. There's a lot of them. I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but they're very sweet. Easy to pick something out cool. I really like this green. There's something about it that just spoke to me. Additionally, you can get there are 7 different shaft options. The Acra, different colors in the Acra. There's Breakthrough Golf Technology. I believe TPT is offering, Thin Ply Technology is what that stands for, is offering a shaft in the LAB putters now made for the LAB putters. I think you can get a standard steel shaft, LA Golf. So 7 different shaft options. What am I missing here? Grips. There are 3 different grips. The press pistol 2 degree. There's a 3 degree and a 1.5 degree. What do I mean by degrees? And I'll try to put a picture in here, but the shaft actually goes into the grip at an angle, and it helps promote a natural grip, but generating the appropriate amount of forward press for your golf swing. And so it goes in the putter grip on an angle as opposed to straight through like they traditionally do. 1.5, 3 degrees, 2 degrees. That's how much of an angle you're looking at. So there are pistol grips, and there's essentially three different grip options to go with this. I went with the white press pistol 2 degree. Very excited to try that out. Feels really good in my hands right here. Obviously, I'll find out on the greens to see how great that works for me. The big one here, I went with the T alignment aid. There are 33. I counted before putting notes together for this video. 33 different alignment aid options. So anything from I bet blank to sight dots, and all sorts of different options right here for alignment. You're going to be set. If you can't pick something out of those 33, I don't know what to tell you, but plenty of options for it. But that's about it. It looks a lot like the original DF 2.1, but smaller, more compact profile. Center shaft design coming into a little bit off the leading edge of it, so giving you a little space. From experience that it'll probably take a little bit of adjusting, but I'm excited. It looks really good. I really like this green and white contrast I have going here in the T alignment aid. These putters have been something in the past for me, so I'm excited to see where the DF3 goes. And of course, I will report back to you here on the channel. But yeah, I think that's it. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so when we talk about this later, you get all the details. You don't miss out on everything. And of course, go over to driverangeheroes.com and read all that content. And follow me at Range Heroes so you'll know when the reviews are up. All of those things. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. The LAB Golf DF3 Putter. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.